Join me on this exciting adventure as I travel back to Brielle, New Jersey to follow up on last season's trip with Captain Ian Bonham. This year, we're joined by Captain Kris Black to target lunker striped bass right off the beach. And then venture offshore for round 2 of New Jersey's world-class bluefin tuna fishing. The goal for this trip is to top my biggest bluefin tuna to date, which is currently 125 pounds. And I secretly want to set a new personal best record on stand-up tackle at the same time. This is no small ask or task for that matter.
This is my biggest tuna my whole life. There he is, big fish.
Jesus.
Damn, it's a giant.
Uncharted Waters with Peter Miller is presented by Invincible. While growing up in New York, all I look forward to is spending my summers in New Jersey. It brings back a lot of nostalgia. Fishing with my father, surfing, wakeboarding, and going to Seaside Pier with my best buddy, Tom Saganek. We had a place on New Jersey Avenue just up the road from Brielle, 5 houses from the beach. I always marveled at the abundance of bait and massive fish in the area. I'm really excited for what this adventure has in store for me.
You know, the fishing here, people don't really understand how good it can be. I'm standing here, you know, just flew in, and I'm looking at the water. There's acres and acres of bunker with whales coming through them and stripers eating them right off the beach. And you just know that the fishery is so alive and well here. On this trip, what I really wanted to do was try to do an upgrade, you know, and try to potentially do something that I've never done before. You know, catching these big tunas up here, it's really special. And you know, you get to a point in your life, I'm 56 years old, how long can you do it for? How many years can you count on to be able to catch a big fish?
My biggest fish I've ever caught to date is a 600-pound blue marlin out of St. Thomas back in 1995. On this trip, I'm not only looking to upgrade my striped bass from last year, but also trying to land a giant bluefin tuna off the kite on stand-up tackle. If I can beat the 600-pound mark of my biggest fish ever, I would be absolutely ecstatic. It's day 1 of fishing, and I'm meeting Captain Ian and Captain Kris at South Jersey Yacht Sales to head out on their 39 Invincible.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Pete.
Another frisky day in Brielle, New Jersey.
A little brisk, but it's a little warmer than
How you guys
last year,
been?
man.
Good to
Fantastic,
see you, man.
dude. Good to see you.
6'6". How tall are you?
Morning. Not 6 foot.
Good, good. Thank God. You guys like syrup?
I love syrup.
All right, I love syrup. This is my favorite. Here you go, a little syrup for you. It's hot syrup. Look at that. I put it in everything. Makes your day go a little better. Look at that sunrise. You know, someone said to me the other day, he goes, hey, have a great trip to Jersey. He said, no one ever. I go, well, then you obviously haven't been there, because every time we come here, the fishing's phenomenal and the weather's been just gorgeous, and the bait and the whales and the tunas and the stripers. It's pretty
honestly,
wide open.
It honestly seems to get better year after year.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm excited about this, man.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited. You know, glad to have you back. I'm glad I got Kris with me this time. And we got a little bit of everything set up right now until we figure out what they're dialed in on today.
Uh-huh.
So a couple of soft plastics, a couple of snags, a couple of top waters. So. And just in case, we got a couple of casting rods for tunas.
Okay, just in case we see a jumbo just cruising through the bunker.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's. I'll help you untie, and we'll get moving.
Cool.
On the way out, the sunrise was glowing orange and the excitement was palpable for me, as it is in any fishing trip, but somehow it feels extra special to be back in Brielle, New Jersey. I can't help but think of my dad and how I wish he were still around to enjoy this moment with me.
Look at all that. We got whales up ahead. We got bunker galore. I mean, that's 30 feet deep of bunkers. Oh, there he is. Oof, right off the bow.
Beautiful.
It's like 3 or 4.
Really?
Look, look,
Oh my God! You talk about like fisheries being vibrant, man. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I remember as a kid, like trying to see like a whale, and it was like the biggest deal. And now we're sitting in the midst of like 10 whales.
Yeah,
Just, oh my God!
That was cool. There's a pair of them down there.
Yeah, that thing came like 10 feet out of the water.
That's so cool.
Screen's loaded here.
What do you call these swim baits?
This is they're NLBN paddle tails. No live bait needed.
Ah, okay. I got one on.
Oh, fish on.
I think I just rubbed up on a whale. Oh, that was you coming across me.
Yeah.
40 degrees, 45 degrees out here. Can barely talk. Lips are chapped already. Catching stripers right off the inlet here. There he is. Oh,
there
it's
he
a
is.
lunker.
Yeah, that's a good one. You can see. You want to walk him around?
Yeah, well,
Way
let's
to
see.
you
He's
wanna
coming back this way.
Yeah, we'll just lead his head right into the net.
Yep. There it is. Yay. I like fishing. Oh yeah, chunky monkey in the house. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, that is a nice one. All right, here we go. This is the biggest striper I've caught in a long time since I was a kid. And time to release them. Beautiful fish, right off the coast of Jersey here. There he goes. All right. You told me we were gonna catch nice striped bass, and here we are right in the middle of the whales. Striped bass, bunker galore. Nice job, thank you, man.
Presented by Invincible Boats. When you're serious. Mercury. Go boldly. Starbright. Clean and protect. Yeti. Built for the wild. Back in Brielle, New Jersey, we are fishing right off the beach with Captain Ian and Captain Kris for solid striped bass, and the bite is getting hot.
Look at that whale. Oh,
That is a large animal. Come on, come on, come on. There he is.
oh yeah.
Oh!
Come
how
on,
you
double
doing?
up.
Doubled up!
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
my guy's waking up a little bit.
Is he?
Yeah, now he's waking up. I thought he was gonna
I
be
feel like I
small.
got a little more heat on this guy than I did on the last rod.
Woo! That's a nicer fish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think you got me beat on this
Oh.
one. I think you got me
Let me
beat on
see.
this one.
Let's see.
Dude, this is awesome.
This is
nice,
whales
nice
and-
little double header.
Oh my God, these are like 25 pounders, man. I'm
Yeah.
like burned out off these things already.
Oh, he got away from me. He was ready to go.
All right.
Woo. There you go. Another double header.
Uh-oh, look at that. Got some drag pulling. Oh yeah. Ooh. Nice. Oh, heavy one. Heavy lifters.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Look at that. Good job, guys. Thank you
Dude.
so much for taking me out.
Dude, hell yeah,
Striped
man.
bass in Brielle, New Jersey.
Dude, putting in the work.
Ian and Kris, let's go. Got him on.
Yeah. There you go.
Just catching striped bass. Lots and lots of them. 25 pounders. I say it every time we come here, man. There's just a ton of fish here. And with the whales blowing up, eating bunker everywhere you look. I mean, I've never seen that in my entire life, and it's incredible.
Oh, fish on back here.
Get him, Kris. All right. Look at that. It's a nice one, man. Good job. That's about, what, about 8 pounds? 10 pounds?
Yeah, that's a perfect one. That's a perfect eater right
Yeah?
there. Yeah.
I think we're gonna let him go.
Sun's coming out. Got a real good bite today.
Yeah, the bite's
Making
been
you
hot.
work hard.
I gotta catch a bait before I do it. One bait, put it in the holder. There it is. Get it in the holder. Disrobe. Probably get a bite while it's in there. So hot. Here's another one.
Oh, you're bit.
Oh my God.
Oh, I think you sucked it off.
Do have a striper on.
Oh, did you?
I'd say he's just swam around with it. Let's take a look at this guy. See what we're dealing with.
Do-si-do.
Oh, Kris, leaving me with another chunk.
What an incredible day of striped bass fishing with several fish over 25 pounds with doubles and triples.
Yeah! Woo! New Jersey, baby!
We cap off the day by throwing the cast net one time, loading up on Giant live bunker for tomorrow's tuna adventure offshore. Then we visit Captain Kris's restaurant in Asbury Park for some fresh, hot comfort food after a cold day on the water. There's nothing better. Driven from his love of food and desire to run his own restaurant, Kris opened the Galley AP in Asbury Park 5 years ago and hasn't looked back. They have a wide variety of comfort food. Every single dish was absolutely amazing and truly mouthwatering, to be honest. After taking on their entire menu, we were ready to tackle tomorrow's mission, going offshore for Giant Bluefin Tuna. Citizen, better starts now. Seakeeper, fight the fish and not the roll. Gemlux, demand the best. Gator Step, premium flooring and decking.
Today, we're gonna get some tunas. Today we're going for tunas. It's freaking 38 degrees out. Got Kris and Ian at the helm there, but we're gonna get in them. Put the kite up, put one bait on the kite. We got some live bunker, and put a flat line out with a live bunker, and then put one down with a weight. It is 6:30. We've been up since 4:30, getting everything ready. The guys have been rigging everything, and it is a beautiful sunrise. The wind laid down. It was blowing 30 and 40 the past few days, and today we've got about 15, and it should lay down as the day progresses, make it easier to see the fish, binoculars, radar, bird radar, and then it's go time.
Shortly after heading offshore, we spot a flock of birds feeding voraciously, so we decided to pull back the throttles and put out the spread. I've been kite fishing since 1986 out of South Florida, learning from the best, Bob Lewis. He was a pioneer of the kite fishing technique and created the best kites on the market. I've caught thousands of fish off the kite in the warm South Florida waters, so it's a real treat to put out a huge bait and target giant fish here in New Jersey.
You want to check the drag or do any of that?
Yeah, just barely in gear, so it's not pulling any line.
No, but I mean for the hook set.
Oh, we preset them.
Oh my God. I'm in trouble. I am in trouble, boy.
So the pool noodles works like a balloon. It's just a little easier.
And when we get a bite, we're not leaving a balloon in the ocean for a sea turtle to eat. And you can retrieve them much, much easier. That's why we use the noodles.
So we got one on the surface, we got one straight out, flat line, and then we got one deep. So we're covering all the bases. The one on the kite here is kind of 30-foot leader. So once you see that weight hit the water, you know you're at least 15 feet down, 20 feet down.
There he is.
Here we go, guys.
Let him run.
Lock it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got him on. Just came off.
Oh, come on. You lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, it popped off.
Everything gone?
Yeah. A little smoky.
Tail raptor or a shark?
It's not a shark. Not up that high. Ain't gonna do it.
All right. Get another one.
And that was a bite. Tight, pull and drag, and just parted the line. So, like, it was either tail wrap, tuna, or shark. Clean cut.
That rod was loaded up.
Oh man, I was like, I couldn't move it. It was full on drag, and I was like, well, I might as well just wait. Let's see where it's going. And it was cutting to the right, so I was getting ready to pick it up and go down that way, but that's when it popped.
Yeah.
It's incredibly exciting to employ my favorite technique here in New Jersey, knowing that at any given moment, a giant tuna may scarf down my live bunker suspended from the kite.
I'm coming under, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah!
Is that us? This is a substantial fish. This is not a 125 pounder.
Oh my God.
For your official Uncharted Waters merch, go to unchartedwaterstv.com. invincible boats when you're serious. Mercury, go boldly. Back offshore in New Jersey, we just hooked into a giant off the kite, and it just may be the biggest fish I've ever connected to.
Head shake it out. We're hooked up, hooked up. You can probably hear it, probably see it.
He's screaming.
I present a tuna. Got a harness on right here, a little kidney harness. And he stops, and then you got to be able to pump and wind. We're down to some line we haven't seen before on this reel.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Keep them tight.
Tight like a tiger. Got this fighting belt on the thighs here. You see this? It allows you to get the pressure. And then this harness goes on your butt, on your kidneys. And you're able to keep your hand here. And you don't really use your arms. You squat, and then you wind down.
Oh my God. Big fish. It's a big fish.
I'm at strike.
Yeah, that should be about 28.
This one finally bit off the kite, you know? All we do is kite fish down in South Florida. And here we are off the coast of New Jersey in 35 degrees, flying a kite. He's a bunker right off the kite. This is a screamer. It's been on for 10 minutes already. Look at this.
We're gonna be here for a while. I think he got bigger. They're about half a spool.
It's nice up here on the 39 Invincible. Gotta stay tight. It's amazing how hard they pull and nothing, there's a stalemate, and then all of a sudden you gotta like wind for your life.
It's the awesome thing about these giant tunas is every one is different. They all fight differently. Some of them come right to the boat. Some of them make those big runs in the beginning and then give up. This one's playing the long game. Yeah.
You can get 2 cranks anytime you can. You gotta get them.
Yep. There's a swivel. It's going back down. Jesus. This is a mean one.
Oh boy. We can be on this fish for anywhere from, I hope not 3 hours, for Peter's sake.
When you got 900 yards of line on the rod and reel, and you're down to 75, 80, feels good, unless they're really big, because they can take it all when they get to the boat. This is when he goes out. There he is, right in the wave, big fish.
Jesus.
Damn, it's a giant.
Oh my God.
Oh man, do you see the belly?
It's definitely a jumbo. It's a big fish.
That was all white, man. That looked like a freaking whale down there.
I saw that. It's a big one. It's a hammer.
There he is. Oh man. Oh man, this thing's a monster. Holy sugar. This is my biggest tuna my whole life. And this is the way I want to do it on stand up. 2.5 hours on this fish. I gotta do something. Thanks, man. Here he comes. I see the dark back. Oh my God! How big is that?
That's
100
inches easy.
That's over 100 inches? Yeah! Woo! Dude, it's ridiculous. Holy Catch my biggest fish of my life. Fighting for the longest time I've ever caught a fish in my life. With my boys from Brielle, New Jersey. Come on.
I got him.
Oh, yeah! Oh my God! Dude! Woo! Holy this is like 700 pounds. My biggest fish before this, about 600-pound blue marlin. This fish is how big, you think?
105 inches, 78 inches girth. The math, 800 pounds.
800 pounds! I can't believe it.
That's how we do it in New Jersey, baby.
I'll give you credit all day for that. Oh yeah, if the captain's from Jersey's giving me credit, and you guys do this all your whole life?
Oh, it's
Man,
fun.
that is unbelievable.
Mission complete. I landed the biggest fish of my life, measuring 105 inches long by 78 inches around. That comes out to 800 pounds on stand-up tackle after a 2-hour and 45-minute fight. This is the biggest fish of my life and the longest fight of my life. The immediate thoughts racing through my mind after seeing this giant for the first time were of my dad and how proud and excited he would be for me, as he always was. Huge thanks to Ian, Kris, and George Robinson of South Jersey Yacht Sales for making my dreams come true and for organizing this incredible opportunity. For additional content and social media, please visit us at unchartedwaterstv.com.